Welcome to the first video of our Beginner PPC Masterclass series where we dive deep into the art and science of Amazon PPC. Today we're starting with the cornerstone of any successful PPC campaign, and that is keyword research. So stay tuned as we uncover the secrets to finding those golden keywords that put your products right in front of eager buyers. So the first thing I want to cover today in this video is going after those main keywords, and I'm going to use my favorite PPC tool, Helium 10, to find those. So if you have an Helium 10 account, log in and follow along with me. If you don't, there is an affiliate link down in the description. Out of all the PPC tools, out of all the different Amazon tools that you could use, by far Helium 10 is still my go-to. I've tried most of them, and this one is by far the best. And one of the reasons it is the best is the amount of different tools that it has inside of it. A lot of Amazon tools do a really good job of keyword research, but not all of them have the amount of tools that Helium 10 does. So I highly recommend to get Helium 10. So the first thing I'm going to jump into is what tools we're going to go over in this video. So we're going to cover Black Box for our product research. We're going to cover Cerebro for reverse product lookup, and we're going to cover Magnet for keyword research. And the first thing I'm going to jump into is right into Cerebro. So basically in Cerebro, you're going to grab the product identifiers, which are these ASINs right here. And what I've done is I've gone after my favorite area to do in all these videos is stainless steel garlic press. I keep using that over and over again. And when you download the Helium 10 Chrome extension, you're going to get some nice pop-ups that are going to cover, different products, different areas about the products, a lot of information across the page. And then one of the cool things you're going to be able to do is use that Helium 10 Chrome extension, and it's going to look something like this. So basically what I want to do is I want to open this up. This is called X-Ray. This is one of the tools in the Chrome extension, which is actually free to use. Use X-Ray, log into Helium 10, and you use this tool. I believe it's still free. It's been a long time since I haven't had a Helium 10 subscription, so I'm not exactly sure. It was when I first started. All right, so what I like to do is usually just go by revenue and grab the top sellers, grab very relevant products so we can see exactly what the products are. If they're a stainless steel garlic press, those are the ones I want to click on. You could run some filters to, get rid of sponsored product ones, get rid of things like that, but I just basically did that. Select the top 10 that you want to grab. So I basically selected different ASINs, the top 10 sales ones, and then you just click Run Cerebro right here, and then it'll open up a new URL with Helium 10, and this is what it looks like. Now what I like to do is start going through the filters in here, and this is really depending on the niche you're working in. But for this one, I do a minimum search volume of 300. You could do 100, you could do 2, you could do 5. Depends on how big the niche is and how big the keywords are. And then the next thing I want to do is use this filter down here, which is number of competitors in a certain rank. So I'm saying at least 2 of these ASINs in here are in the top 20 ranks organically. So what that's going to give me is a shorter list. So the list dropped down substantially. What I'm looking for here is, like I said, those main keywords. Now this is the keywords that are specifically talking about your product. You can go by search volume. And what I suggest to do is start to take these keywords, grab the ones that are super relevant towards your product. And as you go through, some of them, yours might not be a crusher, yours might not be a mincer, but if it is relevant to your product, grinder, mincer, different things like that, if it's relevant to your product, go ahead and add it to a list, and that's going to help you to get started. So what I'll do here is I'll just quickly create a list. I'll say garlic press, and then I'll go ahead and hit save. And then when I do, I'll be able to scroll down, select garlic press, and we'll add those keywords directly to it. Now there's another thing called a keyword tracker, which is when you start selling the product, you'll want to start to track that organic rank, and we're going to cover that in one of the future videos of this series. All right, so go through, grab all the most relevant keywords. Now you can make this list bigger. I made it very short here. Let's say first you grab, at least 2 of these competitors in the top 20. Then maybe you want to go, 20 to 60, or you could do it all at the same time. It doesn't really matter. Just go through, start grabbing those most relevant keywords. Those are the ones you want to launch the product on. So very simple tool, a lot of different filters you could run. You could do length of keywords. You could do a lot of different things. I usually use these ones, search volume. But if you want to find certain keywords that are containing, right? If you really want to find the super relevant ones, like if I want to find any that contain the word stainless, because I still sell a stainless steel garlic press, it's going to pop up those 5 best keywords for that, which you're going to see right here. And those are going to be my most important keywords. And I'll usually run these in single keyword campaigns, but we're going to get deeper into the PPC in some of these later videos on exactly how we launch the campaigns. All right, so the next tool I want to jump into is called Magnet. So if you open up tools here, you're going to see Magnet. Let's jump over to there and take a look. So when we jump into Magnet, this is exactly what you're going to see. You're going to see a menu. I'm going to search stainless steel garlic press once again, and I did the same thing, minimum search value of 300. Now the difference with Magnet is it actually lets you search specific keywords. So if I want to search a specific other variation, or let's say I sell a certain supplement product and I want to search for ingredients, that's where I come in and use Magnet, because it allows us to search for specific keywords instead of reverse ASINs. So I can search for that and then I can start to find different keywords. You see this list is a little bit bigger, 341 keywords. So then I could exclude certain brands. If I want to exclude OXO or KitchenAid, you'll see, especially if I go by search volume, you'll see different products that their brand names pop up. So you could start to go through this list and exclude, let's see, I could exclude OXO, and then you put a comma there, and let's do KitchenAid, other brand names like that. Maybe mine doesn't have wood on it, so I exclude the word wood, and then I can apply that. It's gonna shorten up my list a little bit, not much, but as you go through, you can see those keywords that come up frequently, right? Maybe I want to get rid of mincer or peeler because mine don't have those things. That's something that you can do. So go through here, find those most relevant ones, especially this phrases containing is a really good one. Like I only want to find ones that talk about garlic, so I'll drop that down. It went from 300 keywords to 130. Right, so these are also going to be super relevant. Some of them are going to be a little bit more broad. You could either delete them or just select the ones you want and go ahead and then find that list again, add it to your list, and then just keep going through. Go through Magnet, go through Cerebro, add all the keywords to your list, and at the end you can go into your, not my list of products, you're going to go into my list of keywords there, and that's where we're going to find all those, and then you can take them, and then we're going to go over launching some campaigns on those in another video. So go through there, very simple, grab the keywords. Now you may see some shiny object syndrome and want to go after the highest search volume ones, but if it's not relevant to your product, you don't want to launch on that keyword. Let's stick with those most relevant ones. Is garlic relevant? Yeah, but it's mainly going to be people looking for garlic, not a garlic press. So let's stick with garlic press keywords, garlic tools, garlic crusher, things like that, garlic grater, and start with that. The next tool I want to jump into is going to be Black Box. Now this is one that's really slept on that I don't see a lot of people utilizing. You're gonna want to go into Black Box, and inside Black Box you're going to be able to search categories. So instead of looking for keywords, now we're going to be able to look for products, other competitors. Like we found here when we did X-ray, these are a lot of competitors, but now I can establish a list of competitors that I want to launch on. I want to look at their listings, I want to check out their reviews, and you could come through here. And my favorite way to do it is to go by subcategory here. So if I type in garlic, I could find the subcategory for garlic press right here. Now if you want to find, maybe you don't have a specific category, look at what some of the top sellers are doing. Like if I come in here, and let's say this is a very relevant product, they're ranked all the way at the top. Let's open theirs up. Now you're not going to see their category pop up. So you're going to want to go into your URL here, and what you could do is everything after the ASIN, which is this B0 number here, everything after that, just go ahead and delete it, and then press enter again, and then you're going to see that category pop up right here. So now we know the category is this. So if you're not sure what category you should go after, go ahead and do that and you'll be able to find it. So once we get into Black Box here, I'll type in the garlic, I'll find my garlic press category. You could select multiple, right? If I fit into multiple subcategories, that's another thing you could do. So go into those top sellers, see what different categories they might be in, and you could get a shorter list here. Now once I'm in here, I also can run some other filters. If I want to filter by price to find higher price competitors, if I want to filter by reviews to find sellers that have a lower review count than me or a lower star rating, you could do that. Review rating, review count. You could really narrow down different lists of competitors that you could target in your ads that we're going to go over in those later videos, and then you could really get the best list of all your competitors that you can compete the best against, and then just basically hit search all, and we can do that. But one of the favorite things I like to do is go here into title keywords. So I could go into let's say garlic press, right? If I only want to find competitors that have the word garlic press in their title, that's a great way to do it. You click search, and that's going to pop up over here. Now if you want to edit this later, you can edit the filters and add that. You'll see in here I do have the title keywords, which are right here, title keywords, garlic press. You could also exclude title keywords if you want to exclude certain things. It's a very, very useful tool. So now what I could do is come through here, and I have a ton of competitors. There's 500 competitors in here that I could target with my ads at a later point. So you can either go through here and save them, and then you could have the list of products, like we have the list of keywords, or you could also export this into a CSV, which is what I like to do, and then I could organize it in the CSV based on those different criteria that I want to go after, whether it's the rating, because when you take that into a CSV, it's going to take all of these and give you a very nice list that I could open up here. So now you can see in here, this nice list that I could filter through. I could click here, I could click sort and filter everything. Now I could filter through all the different features, whether their prices are different, the ratings, the reviews, etc., and really get a nice list of ASINs that I can go after. And when you're running those ads, this is that column that you're going to grab. You're going to start to target their ASINs with your ads, and then your ads can show up on their pages. If you're not familiar with about what that looks like, we're going to come through here. These are sponsored display ads, but if you go down, you're going to see these are competitors targeting ads. So they're paying. If I click on this, they're going to pay for it, right? So that's where you're going to show up. Different spots like this as well. You're going to show up on their listing, get clicks, and this is a very important strategy of your PPC in the future, is launching these competitor targeting. So we went over Black Box, we went over Magnet, we went over Cerebro. Those are some of my favorite tools, but there's tons of other tools in here that you could use. And we're going to go over a lot of those other ones like listing optimization. Maybe I'll hit on product research and maybe in a future series. Right now, we're just talking about people that have their products ready. Let's do the keyword research. Let's optimize the listing. Let's start tracking the keywords. And we're going to continue this series and go over a lot of those different things. All right. And one more important task to do is to stay updated, right? You don't want to just do product research and call it a day. Do product research maybe once a month, once every couple months to stay up to date on any keywords that you might be missing, compare it with your current list, and continue to update this over time, especially with seasonal products. Keywords can differ over time. The search volume can change. One search volume goes up, some search volume goes down. You can do Spanish keyword research, a ton of different things. So utilize these tools and keep updating your keyword list over time to target the most relevant keywords. Now, the one thing that I don't really use inside of Helium 10, what I like to do is also track BSR. So track your BSR, keep track of it. Now, you could do it in this tool. When you have Helium 10 Chrome extension, it pops up in the listing, and you can track this over time. So you can make sure your BSR is going down instead of up. You can track your competitors' ranking, and a lot of these tools as well. You come in here and you got that market tracker, which does a lot of that, which we can cover in some of those advanced videos in the future. So that's it for this video today. Stick around, subscribe to continue this series. Let me know if you want any specific video that you're having troubles with that I could help with. So thank you for watching the first video of our PPC Masterclass. Implementing effective keyword research is your first step towards PPC mastery. Next up, we'll be discussing how to ensure your listing is ready to convert those clicks into sales. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated on all things PPC. See you in the next video.